So the coach of the European team is our 145-pound interim champion, Conor McGregor.
We're the ring girls.
That's right. That's a good point.
You should walk around with a car and shake that chin. Big similar.
Next contract, we gotta get him a chin. Instead of a suit, let's get him a chin. You're so lucky that Chad Mendes had rolled off the couch drinking beers. Took you down with a whim.
Not one clean shot you get. Nothing. You had absolutely nothing from it.
If it weren't for the size of that head, you'd have been out cold. The head saved you. The Irish cantaloupe head saved you.
He hit like a flyweight.
Are you related to Channing Wahlberg?
These are all so
Are you related to Channing Wahlberg?
The whole game
you are
was so
delusional,
convinced.
my man.
The whole game was so convinced. And I butchered him. I done exactly what I said I would do. I'm serious. I put the fear of God into him. You could see fear on him. I broke him down, bust him to the body, wobbled him on the feet.
Yeah.
Good dude, Urijah, yeah? Just be glad that you don't gotta face me. That's what I'll say.
Such fear, man. I'm overcome with it. Do you believe I'm a fearful man?
I believe I'd kill you stone dead.
Honestly, the only reason why it would even be close between us is because you probably have about 25 pounds on me walking around. It's the only reason.
You're right, I would.
The only
butcher
reason.
you.
When do you guys take a picture of us real quick?
Get his chin out of shot.
It's impossible, my man. This thing's here to stay.
No close-ups with that thing, my God.
Brow was broken, huh? From the get-go.
Very flat. His reactions remained the same. Kept walking into that left hand, left high kick. That changed the course of it in the first and in the second. But I think you should man up and fight him now. You brought him out of college. You said you brought him up, and then Dwayne came in, took him from you. Now he's winning the World Championship, and you should man up now and get that fight, I feel. That's your only fight, really.
We'll see. Seems like Conor keeps trying to get me and TJ to fight each other, which for me is not something that's attractive, even though he's got the belt in the 135-pound division. It's one of the reasons I came up to 145s, and I said I'd rather fight Conor.
I believe it. It's his only fight. He went running from you guys. Urijah took him out of school, built him up. Dwayne comes in, takes over, and then takes the champion. I told the truth. I told the truth. I see these comments going back and forth, and I realize, man, Urijah's an absolute Took some kid out of school, showed him the ropes, brought him in, showed him the path, gave him the opportunity, brings in a stand-up coach to coach the gym. He takes over the coaching and then takes TJ with him, and then TJ goes with him. I think it's a bitch move on TJ's part, and I think it's a bitch move on Urijah's part, not recognizing it. Recognize the enemy. Recognize the enemy. That's what I will say. Stop being a man up. That's the fight to make. You ain't got nothing left. That's the only fight you have. I mean, what else has he got?
Up! And Conor completely flips out.
Stay on your feet! Stay on your feet! Stay on your feet!
Conor starts losing it, which is hilarious, because he told me he wasn't planning on getting too invested on the guys.
Mount is there, Sasha! Mount! Mount!
Look at Cody. He's got armpit sweat rings and throwing his sunglasses, and it was too funny.
He's dominating every exchange on the feet.
The sweat, brother. Stressing. Our next matchup, I think, is going to be another loss for their team.
Tell you one thing, if we went coaches versus coaches, we'd smoke you in a second.
It's like, look, dude, let Conor be the personality on this team, because he's clearly the one with the personality, not Artem or the rest of the guys, right? He's like, Conor's like the hot chick that will only hang out with ugly girls.
That would be a demolition job.
Oh, yeah.
Team runner-up. But you should change your gym's name, too.
Yeah, we've got a couple of champions, not intern champions.
Who?
Well, I was a world champion for
TJ went runners. TJ ain't part of your
Lance
team.
Palmer.
There's no point in getting that twisted, mate. TJ ain't on your team. TJ took over your
Thanks for waiting, guys. Since you've migrated to America, join the rest of the immigrants like my family.
I'll take them, but
Not too shabby.
yeah, they're pretty slick. But
They are
I
slick.
am an Irishman.
You're
I'm
welcome.
going home. I
You're
appreciate
welcome.
that.
You're
I
welcome.
appreciate that. I'll have to get you something Irish now, yeah?
Yeah.
$29 you spent on them?
They're on the discount rack. Both teams talking, and Conor starts talking a little smack.
Champ does what he wants.
Thank you. I do what I want.
Yeah, yeah. You've never touched that belt in your life. I always fell short. But the guy you brought up touched it.
But TJ? TJ's here with us.
Here with us. He ain't with you.
He stopped me. He wasn't saying that DJ was sitting
Who? Who? Me?
Yeah.
See, TJ didn't see him here. Would I not say that to that little twerp? Little snake in the grass he is. He's a little snake in the grass.
TJ is the guy that I brought up from our crew when he was in high school. TJ was in my corner when I fought a world championship. He's been my right-hand man, so for Conor to like act like he knows what our situation is bizarre.
Where's the little snake? Where's the little weasel? Has he got Dwayne with him? Him and Dwayne, come over, take over the show. They take over your gym, they'll take over the show too, I'm sure. That's how people do to you. They just run you over. Yeah, I've told Urijah many times. He needs to recognize who's with him and who's against him. He's bringing TJ into the gym. TJ's here for his own benefit. He's looking to get a fight against me. But I think Urijah needs to realize what's happening, that someone is infiltrating his gym and his training and trying to take what he has. He took his belt, he took a coach, he took his gym name, and now he's looking to take probably Urijah's last hope at a big money fight. It's time to realize what's up.
Yeah?
I think so.
I think you just don't want to fight either of us.
I'd whoop the Tuies at the same time.
I'd like to see that.
We don't get tired.
Oh, so that's a dig at Chad. So
Yeah.
you dig at each
2
other.
weeks' notice.
That's the type of stuff you go at, yeah? You dig at each other. So you don't get tired, but Chad does. Was
On
that
a 2
little
weeks' notice.
That was a little dig at Chad. So maybe you're the snake. Maybe you're all snakes.
I think you're the snake.
Maybe you're all.
You're the
Here,
snake.
I came up with the same team that I've been with since day one.
I did
Loyalty.
girl.
Loyalty, that's the sign of a world champion. That's the sign of a world champion.
Got a couple of them.
Loyalty is a strong thing for me, and I respect loyalty a lot. But I absolutely despise people who are disloyal, people who bite the hand that feeds them. I cannot relate to that in any way, shape, or form. I certainly feel TJ is a little snake in the grass. You know, he's in here for his own benefit. So I simply told that to him, and I mean, the truth can hurt.
That's why I can't let you sit and talk to TJ without saying something, because that's my boy. That's loyalty.
Well, you gonna do something about it? What you gonna do?
I'll do something about it.
Well, do something then. Do something then, you. Do something then, you. Do something then, you. Build it. Do something then, you. Build. Do something then, you. Build. Something, you little twerp. You little twerp. You gonna do? What's he doing? You little Hey. Twerp. You little twerp. You'll do nothing. You'll do nothing, you little twerp, yeah? You'll do You'll do sweet.
Take care of your underwears. I'm gonna.
Guys, settle down.
Yeah, you boy with big mouth.
Yeah, try that. Watch what happens.
I'm gonna you. You too, man.
We've got snakes in the grass.
Hey,
you.
Dwayne
It's up to
Luther
you.
is a
Sleeps with that. He sleeps with him. You're still in here bringing him in here. Recognize what's going on. You know what I mean? You're looking like a doing that. Ah, there's a little snake in the grass right there.
What's up,
Hey, little boy.
How we going?
Are you lost?
Definitely lost.
Where's your mommy, little boy? Everyone's dressing up now, yeah? I love it. I love it. Looking good, boys, yeah? All right, I'm gonna take a picture of us all. That's a great picture, yeah?
Congratulations on your outfit.
It's cashmere. It feels so damn good on my skin. Urijah,
What weight does your man Philly fights at?
145.
145?
Yeah.
Me and him after the show, yeah?
Yeah, that'd be bad for you.
No, I actually think you and him would probably happen somewhere down the line.
After I beat you? You want to
Well-
give him a shot at the title? That's nice of you. You're going
I'll
to give him a
stick
shot
it
at your
on the
title.
undercard. I'll stick it on the
Look at
undercard of
that.
my show and revive your career.
Yeah, we'll fight for the title, Artem. I like that.
Dana flies in on a brand new chopper. Ariane has my money in a briefcase the way I like my money. I only accept money in briefcases. It's a good experience coming out here, seeing all these choppers and cameras, and I would have liked a bit more physical, you know what I mean? A bit more athleticism, explosiveness. Because he would have been buried in the desert if that was the case. But I still feel my accuracy is too precise, even with watermelon.
So Urijah comes in on his last shot and hits the bullseye, which is 100 points. So now it's 185 to 70, no matter what Conor does. Even if Conor hits the bullseye, he's done. It's game over. Urijah wins.
The bullseye. What's that? That was the bullseye. What's that? Woo! Game over! Game over, baby. You gotta adapt to this. It's the same as being a champion.
Challenge. I feel sick as a dog over that, yeah? But what can you do? It was a good experience. I enjoyed it. I don't like losing. Congratulations to the little buff-faced twerp.
Don't be shy, Americans. Go get your coach, boys.
I bring it in and I take it as well. Don't you worry about that.
I bet you take it.
Don't
That's
you
what
worry
I've
about
heard.
that.
I bet you take it. You take your time and dress up in high heels and bow ties. I fucking put on my flip-flops and I know about business and you don't know shit.
It's on about what business here? Your last
I've got all sorts.
fight bombed and you lost.
Now let's
Your
talk
last
about
fight
this.
bombed and you lost.
I came up in a weight just to fight you. I'm about 20 pounds smaller than
Let's
you.
do it. Let's
do it.
Let's do it. You know that fight. You
Not
know
only
that
is
fight can
Tom not
happen.
instinctive on the ground, there's another guy in this room who's not instinctive on the ground.
Yeah.
Think you're a big guy and you got a punch, that's about it.
well,
Yeah,
ask Chad how he
well.
feels about it. Ask Chad how he feels
Yeah,
about it.
All right. This is going way south. We gotta make fights here. Think about
Let's
Chad,
match
give
me up with this.
Oh, you wanna
I
do that?
asked you to
You wanna
match.
do
I
it?
asked him long before this show. I said, give me this Dublin.
Let me,
He spoke many
hey,
times about my native
Dana-
country.
Dana-
I'll kill him
hey,
on home
Dana
soil.
said this.
In as a warm-up for the
Hey.
Aldo fight, I'd kill him.
Hey.
But they wouldn't do it. They
You know-
wouldn't
you know
sacrifice
why?
your old ass for him.
They know why. I'm not scared of
Yeah, I never said you were, but it's an
You're
easy
right.
fight for
You're
me.
right. I
I
gotta
mean,
make these
Chad
fights.
would
Dana,
beat you.
how
Chad would
excited
knock
you
you
about
out.
the fight? We
Chad
just
would
signed
knock
the
you
fight.
out.
You said it would never
I
happen.
gotta make these fights.
Did
Dana,
you see? I asked for this fight in
I asked
Dublin.
for the fight.
I asked for the fight in Dublin
He
as
doesn't
a
wanna
warm-up to
fight.
the Aldo fight. Look, Dana, tell him what I said.
Tell him what I
said,
said.
I'm not doing this show. I'll tell you
Tell
exactly
him
what I
what I
said.
said.
I'll
He
tell you
did
exactly
say
what I
that.
said.
He
Listen,
wanted to
I'll
fight
tell
you.
you exactly what I said. 2 days before this show, I said, I'm going home. I'm not doing this show. Nobody gives a show when the two people can't fight. I've got to sit here and be around him and I don't get head off him at the end of the show. It's a fair enough. He's on a loss and he's on the slide and the fight means nothing.
Yeah.
But it's still a fight that makes sense because the
you're-
Irish fans know him. You could bring him
Come
on
on,
to
son.
Ireland and
You
the
haven't-
Irish
hey,
fans
you haven't
know him.
fought Frank.
Exactly.
You haven't fought Frank.
Exactly. So in a nutshell,
Frankie's a weaker version of Chad.
Sit down, son. Sit down.
First round KO. Every single fight, Artem wins. My emotions get the better of me, and I scale the octagon. And I got punished for it today. I jumped in the cage and ripped my brand new pants, but it is what it is. It was worth it to see my teammate go out and do what he done. Back to back first round KOs.
Get out of there. That's what I'm talking about.
I told him after, I said, with that knockout money, you can buy me new pants. Hey, what up? Last day. Oh, look at them! I didn't think I'd see you again. You're back around. Good to see you, my friend. I didn't think I'd see him again.
so Conor walks into the gym, and who's sitting over on Team Faber's side? Jose Aldo. I didn't know what to expect from Conor, if he was gonna go crazy, if they're both gonna go crazy, but it was actually pretty mellow. Aldo was supposed to fight Conor but had to pull out due to a rib injury, and it's a massive fight. It is a massive fight. So Conor ends up winning the interim title. Jose Aldo is the pound-for-pound best fighter in the world and the only featherweight champion ever in UFC history. Now they're set to finally face off December 12th in Las Vegas, decide once and for all who is the featherweight champion of the UFC.
Jose is a runner. He is known for pulling out contests, but I must say, it's good to see him.
Conor McGregor, who is the interim featherweight champion, versus the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world, Jose Aldo, has not been beat in 10 years. Ireland versus Brazil. It's gonna be one of the biggest fights ever in UFC history.
Let's do it. Let's do it now this time. Don't pull out this time.
There's no more pulling out of this. You're either gonna do it now, or you're never gonna do it. Your legacy, your career is done. I wish him a safe training camp, and let's do this fight.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.
I will be there December 12th, whether he's there or not.